What's up everybody and welcome back to the channel. So today we'll be talking about my wish list for the Fujifilm X-T5. Now with all the announcements that Fuji made last week, I'm hoping that the X-T5 will have the 5th generation of their X trans sensor. So my second wish will align with my first wish. And the reason is because my second wish is for the Fujifilm X-T5 to be able to shoot 6K. Yes, I know because of the R5, 8K is pretty popular right now. But to be honest, and you have to be real with yourself, not a lot of people, workstations, or editing stations can handle 8K. At least not for most people who shoot, like I'm shooting right now, YouTube videos. Now smaller studios and bigger studios or medium-sized studios, they may have the editing power and the resources to actually shoot and edit 8K. But most of people like me and you don't. You might say something like, oh, my M1 Mac Mini or my M1 MacBook Pro, you know, it can edit 8K, but are you shooting an entire project in 8K? Or are you just editing 1 or 2 or 3 clips in your 4K timeline? You know, that's the difference. Yes, if you're only editing 1 or 2 clips, then yes, the computer may handle it. But if you're editing an entire project that was shot in 8K, you're setting yourself up for failure, or you're gonna have to use proxies, which they may still be pretty large. In my opinion, 6K is much more manageable and much more realistic at this current place in time. Right now, if you have a camera like me, I have the X-T4 and the XS10, and your camera have the X-Trans4 sensor, then your camera can shoot 6K, but what it does is downsample it down to 4K, which is why your image look amazing. Now, my third wish is that they keep the IBIS system because I do like it, but I want them to add some improvements. I know that most cameras will not reach the level of IBIS that the Panasonic GH5 have, but they can get better with firmware updates. My fourth wish is that I wish that they will improve their autofocus system. Now, to be honest, most of the time I don't have issues with the autofocus system. For my 16mm f1.4, I found the settings I like, and this lens works well unless I'm doing something and not realizing it. Because most of the time when you see bad autofocus in my videos, it's user error. It's not the camera or the lens. Maybe like now if my camera just misfocus. Now my solution is when I do have autofocus hiccups, I honestly just switch over to manual focus. I manual focus my shot and then I get it just like that. I did that in the last cinematic vlog that I posted. When I was trying to do a reveal shot and the autofocus wouldn't work with me. So I switched over to manual focus and I caught it perfectly. Now if I'm missing focus right now, that's because the box is somewhere down here, not on my face, so I'm about to fix that. Now my fifth and final wish is that I wish that they give their X series cameras the ability to shoot a RAW codec. And I'm not talking about ProRes RAW, I mean natively. Fuji developed their own cinematic codec. Because right now the only Fujifilm camera that can do that is the GFX 100. Maybe the 50s, but I'm not sure. Even though that medium format beast is an amazing camera, it's still 100 megapixels, and it's proven that if you want a clean, a very clean and nice video image, then you need a camera that shoots less megapixels. This is why a lot of your top tier cinema cameras shoot like 12 megapixels or less. Like I think one of the top tier RE cameras, I can't remember which one, I think that camera only shoot like 7.5 to 8 megapixels. And according to other people in the industry, this is because they're focusing on the quality of the pixel and not the quantity of them. Okay guys, so that's all I have today. I just wanted to make a really quick video of what I hope that they put in the Fujifilm X-T5 with that new sensor, and I hope that it dropped next year. I know that a lot of people are worried because of the cameras that Fujifilm are releasing this year, but the thing is they are also releasing new iterations to their lenses, like the 33mm f1.4 and the 23mm f1.4 Mark II. Those are the lenses that we've been dying for, that we've been praying that they update, and they finally have. Now I know a lot of people was worried because of the Tony Northrup video where he pretty much just bashed Fujifilm, but I think we're gonna be okay. I tell people all the time that when we watch YouTubers, we need to take what they say with a grain of salt. And the reason is because they're not the end all be all. They're not the top authority. Just because they have 1 million plus followers don't mean that they know everything about cameras and they can predict the market. I even take with a grain of salt when bigger YouTubers try to tell you how to grow their channel, because most of them have YouTube partners, but they just never admit it on their channel. Peter McKinnon even admitted this in one of his videos not too long ago. And pretty much what that partner is doing for them is all their SEO. Yes, they may know a little bit, but they don't know as much as their partner who put it in the work to help their channel grow. So thank you to everybody who checked out this video. But before we go, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload new content. Peace.